morning of December 26, 2005, the Presbyterian Church of Wilmington launched the first of what would be several mission trips to the border of Louisiana and Mississippi, an area devastated by Hurricane Katrina. 22 Ohioans, called to reach out and serve their southern neighbors, loaded into 6 cars that converged in Picayune, Mississippi, under the guidance of mission leader Steve Fulton. A Methodist Church Family Center would serve as home for the next 5 days. The landscape that greeted the Northerners was devoid of color. Nature, so commonly the source of beauty, provided only pictures of despair. The beauty on this trip was to be found in the hearts and spirits of people.
The first that we heard about Katrina coming in was on a Friday. We knew that it was hitting Florida, and we knew that it was probably going to come back into the Gulf, but we really didn't expect anything from it. On Saturday we started to become more concerned because it was looking like it was going to turn north in the Gulf and land anywhere between New Orleans and Pensacola, Florida.
Well, we were going to stay because we had stayed for Ivan the year before, and we didn't get nothing. It looked just like this for Ivan. And then that Sunday morning we woke up to my father-in-law calling saying it was a Category 5. It went from a 2 to a 5 overnight. And so we got up, scrambled packing, and left.
The day before, we kept watching the weather to see if it was, really going to come where they said. And then they said it was coming, so we loaded up and we went to Florida. By
about 9:30 or 10, that we started seeing the what they call the feeder bands of the storm.
And we went up to Birmingham, Alabama, and watched it on the news. And we saw that it was coming there, so we went to LaGrange.
And we went, 100 miles from here, and we still felt wind off of it.
Little did we know what a storm it was going to turn out to be.
Probably what I most enjoyed about the trip was realizing that we can help people, and you might not think that you can do anything, but when you come down here there are things you can do. I mean, we're just clearing trees and it seems like a little thing, but it is a big thing.
I want to take back to the children that one drop of water in a bucket does make a difference, that we have to touch lives just by every drop that happens, and we will change the world if we can teach the children how to help us.
No group that I would rather work with than with the church, being the hands that I think we're called to be. And I think I was sad to see how little the people were motivated. I think some have given up, and that was sad to see, that they feel hopeless and that they need to be energized and motivated, I think, again.
It's hard to put into words what I mean I'd like to bring back, but just that the feeling you get when you've helped clean someone's yard up and help change your lives, I guess.
Be prepared to have an eye-opening experience. You're here in the United States, but it's a different type of world down here.
What I'm going to take back is a good feeling that we have helped a little bit here, and that we've, I think, gotten closer together and gotten to know one another better just as a group. And it's something that we'll always remember. It's something that our children will always remember. And I hope it instills in them that they need to help people, especially when you're not expecting something back in return.
I want to take back the message to the rest of the people back home that there's a lot of work down here to be done, and a lot of appreciative people that really need our help and deserve our help.
Just being able to let people know how moving it is to be able to come down here and see how much these people are struggling, because when you watch it on tape, it just doesn't, you don't feel it like you do when you come down here and really get to see it in real life.
They want to be touched, and they want to touch you back. And it's important to covet them, to treasure them a little bit. I think they feel very alone, everyone, even in the city, maybe more so in the city. So come down and help these people. They're awfully nice. Thanks.
The light is opening at the end of the tunnel, but it's not very bright, but it's getting there. For some people now, for some people, they're still shaking their heads, not knowing whether anyone's going to come and help or not.
Everyone marvels at the spirit that's been shown, the generosity that we've seen from people all across the country.
So without the outside help, we would still be like the day after. It would still be that bad.
When people come and help, it helps to put hope back in the people that don't have much hope.
The small towns, they still need the help. They still need the assistance. There's a lot of elderly people that can't do this, or people like us that, I can't work a chainsaw, my fiance can't do it, and so without y'all, we wouldn't have been able to do this.
If you can come help, please come help, because we appreciate every bit of it, and it'll be an experience for you, as well as just coming down here, and helping people. You'll get just as much out of it as the people that you're helping with.
A lot of problems, but the human spirit seems to prevail when it has to.